you ever get these moments where you look back on the past years and wonder what you have been doing so far? Am I better than I was yesterday, or am I still in the same place? A question that applies to all aspects of life. Sometimes in our grief or suffering, we retreat to our own world whenever we feel that it's so unfair. I'd like to challenge this. To try and be vulnerable to the things that are strange to my introvert nature and my individualistic tendencies, if only to effect the littlest change. This afternoon I went on a short run just to get acquainted with my neighborhood. I've been here for several months now, but this is the first time ever that I'm exploring my community. There are so many little things that often go unnoticed, even when they are a vital part of our existence. Our role in our community, the same community that we either praise when we get the best from it, or condemn when we don't get any pleasure from it, but it doesn't serve us what we believe is due to us. Have we ever considered our active role in its building or transformation, this community? Or do we shut it out for our selfish purpose of self-preservation? Don't we want a better one for everybody? Don't we deserve something better? Perhaps the question is, wouldn't we be better? It takes years for the changes to be noticeable, but the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes from trying is felt every day when we wake up and set forth to tackling this challenge. It is so cliche, but better does not only mean a fat bank account or luxury cars in the garage. Better can also mean reclaiming our humanity.
Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry I didn't put so much effort into that short video, because when I went out for a short run, ganun pala yun. I felt so awkward filming myself while people are passing by. So I bow down. So much respect for the other vloggers out there who are so confident in filming themselves, they're surrounded by a lot of people in public places. Wow. And that's why they come out with awesome content, awesome aesthetics. Yes. So we're still learning. Well, we'll get there. We'll take it one step at a time. So, nung una, diba, sabi ko, the first video should be about like an introduction about the channel, what the channel is gonna be, what the purpose is, and what the contents are gonna be like. But I wasn't able to do that, so I'm doing this now. So to our few and precious subscribers, thank you so much, by the way. Now I'd like to be transparent with you. I'm not trying to dupe you or deceive you or whatever. I'd like to tell you that because we're gonna be changing the name of the channel from The Otherverse, we're going to change it to My Tribe. Okay. Now the reason why I'm changing it is because the first name, or The Otherverse, when I started it, I intended it to be somewhere where we can escape to from the chaos and negativity that the world is so saturated with. And then, so it's like an alternative universe. That's why it's called The Otherverse. But then when I got to thinking, I thought, isn't that so selfish and self-serving? Like you're trying to detach yourself from the realities on the ground. That's like you're neglecting your duty or your responsibility to actually become an active and productive member of the society where you're living in. So yes, instead of The Otherverse, we're going to create a community for everybody. That's why I called it My Tribe. And personally, I am also an IP. I belong to an Igorot tribe here in the Cordillera, hence the name. Yes, and tribes are so diverse when it comes to our culture, our tradition, our languages, even our food, which is so diverse, and that is gonna reflect on the channel because despite these differences, we somehow managed to exist together, right? And we are called Filipinos despite these numerous differences. So that will reflect so much in our channel, where we practice respect, we respect each other's differences, and we actually encourage others to showcase or be proud of who they are and their cultural background. And our diverse culture has so much potential. So let's make use of this platform to support our kapwa Pilipino, di ba? Let's support local artists who actually dare to step out there and showcase our culture. So let us be supportive of them and make use of this platform to give them extra mileage, whether they are groups or individual artists, singers, or whatever. Kasi sino nga bang susuporta sa kanila kundi tayo din. And who knows better about the background kung hindi rin tayo na kapwa nila Pilipino, di ba? So, that is one objective of the channel. And my tribe will also be a safe space for everyone who needs a community where they are respected, accepted, and where their meaningful engagement is actually encouraged and valued. So this is a place where you can be different and not be afraid of judgment, because there are those people who are different, or those people who go against the flow, they sometimes stand out. And when you stand out, you become a target of bullying, hate comments, discouragement, and sometimes even the people who are closest to you would disown you because you don't fit into what is acceptable or to what is standard in the society, diba? So let's give those people a safe haven. Let's give them a place where they can be who they are without any fear of retribution or rejection. Sabi ko nga, let's be respectful of each other's differences and encourage those differences, because that is what makes the world so much more colorful. Haven't you had enough of those negative comments, hate comments? Because not a day passes by where when I don't come across a negative comment or a hate comment on any of the social media platforms like, ang bobo mo, ang pangit mo, tigil mo na yan. I don't understand where all of this hate is coming from. I mean, I know that everyone is going through some rough patch. All of us have our bad days, but that is not an excuse for you to be demeaning and so vindictive and so negative. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want criticism. Actually, I encourage criticism because personally, I am open to criticism. I think criticism is giving a chance to that person, whoever you are criticizing. Criticizing them means you're opening a chance for them to be better, to improve, or to you're giving them a different perspective. So, for example, if you come across a painting, this painting could have been better if there was a bit of color in this one, or if you could tweak this one this way or that. You know, criticisms are a good thing. It's just the way of delivering the criticism. It should be encouraging and constructive. Because if you just say, ang pangit naman yan, bakit yan, bobo kasi nang gumawa, that's not criticism, that's just plain hate. Pure hatred. That is what I don't want to spread here. So, if you're gonna be that person, then I'm so sorry, but you're not welcome here. We're gonna have to close the gates in your face. But if you're gonna be supportive, if you're gonna be respectful of everybody, then I'll be so supportive of you all the way. Absolutely. You definitely should do more. Kaya, for me, ang gusto kong tumatambay sa mga Facebook group ng 18. I'm sorry, I'm making references to 18 because it's just the first thing that comes off my mind. Gusto kong tumatambay sa mga 18 Facebook groups kasi their sense of humor, I mean, like, there was this little feud with a particular fandom not so long ago dahil dun sa Billboard Hot Trending Songs. So, I salute the 18, the fellow 18, for turning that negative situation into such a humorous and funny thing. It was so cathartic for me. looking at those memes, reading the I went through all the comment thread, and ang daming nagsilabas sa mga app. Naging IT expert ang 18 dahil doon. Gustuhan ko doon yung Lazinga instead of Lazada. Lazinga. Shot mo na. They were so funny. And I mean, that's the kind of positivity that I'd like to encourage in the community that I'm trying to build with you, of course. Since we encourage diversity here in my tribe, so we're not going to be the contents of the channel is not going to be focused on a singular or particular thing. Expect there's going to be a whole range of different contents. We're going to be exploring a lot of topics, a lot of things from different perspectives as well, because personally I have a lot of interests, and I'd like to share with you and explore with you. I hope you'll join me in all this kamaliwan. So yeah, if you're new here, then welcome, and thank you so much for dropping by. If it isn't so much trouble, subscribe to my tribe. Yes, we have a new catchphrase. Subscribe to my tribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Corny ba siya? I think it will work. It will work. It works. Subscribe to my tribe.